Okay, riders, let's set them up. On the gate. Riders ready? Watch the lights.
You are looking at Scottsdale, Arizona's Westworld Equestrian Center, but we're not horsing around today. It's the first stop of the American Bicycle Association's BMX Extreme Race Series, the GT Bicycles Winter Nationals. Todd Harris, along with Mike Redbone Redmond.
That's right, Todd. Truly an international field. We got some of the fastest racers from all over the world vying for the ABA points title, cash, and a vehicle at the end of the series.
We are hot to go. The table is set here at Scottsdale's Westworld Equestrian Center. Right now, let's bust up to the top of the ramp for the first AA Pro Main. All right, we are ready to go, Mike, with our first AA Pro Main. Who we got in the gate?
Starting out of lane 1. It's got to be the 8 bike. How about John Purse doing it for balance? Next rider in the gate's got to be the T bike, the underdog, Mr. T, Terry Tennette doing it for extreme vans and cyclecraft. Next to him is the 9 bike, got to be Alan Foster doing it for Airwalk and Schwinn. How about the Corona Chicken doing it for Elf Bicycles? Chris Scooney Schoonover. Out of France doing it for Sun Chippy, Christophe Leveque. Next to him, the 2 bike doing it for Balance, Proforks, ODI and Answer, Master Matt Haden. Next to him, the 7 bike doing it for Robinson. They call him the Amtrak, Choo Choo Charlie Townsend. And the 17, the old man on the hill, doing those BMX clinics out there on the circuit, doing it for Redline, Greg Hill.
Oh yes, our first AA main is set to go up on the hill, but I did notice looking down the line, there is a notable absentee. That is Mr. BMX.
Mr. BMX for sure. Gary Ellis is out right now with an injury, but we did talk to last year's champion.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to being in this year's BMX Extreme TV race series. And won't be because I was in Detroit, went over the bars and broke the thumb. They had to pin it back together and put a cast on it. And so I missed Arizona, but hopefully I'll be in Lemoore, ready to race and ready to go out there and do battle.
It's promises, promises. We promised the first AA main here, Scottsdale, Arizona. We promise we will deliver after this short break.
The GT Bicycles Winter Nationals brought to you by Van Stand & Shoes will be right back. Don't go away.
All right, we are ready to roll here, Mike. These are some of the best riders in the world competing here. Scottsdale, Arizona, stop number 1 of the ABA BMX Extreme Series, the GT Bicycles Winter Nationals. These guys are poised, the gate is up, and they are ready to rock, Mike.
Gate's ready to drop right now.
They get their final commands, the gate goes, and
hits
they're
the
off.
deck. Right now, Haden, Purse out in front. Here comes the underdog, Mr. T, the extreme rider, moving into the 2 spot. Scooney in the 3 spot. Townsend trying to find a way into the top 4.
And they're coming around the corner, setting up for the critical section. This is where problems can happen.
You know they can right now. The problems are happening through the section, but it's Purse out in front. Purse, Tennette, Schoonover, Leveque, Foster, and Haden.
Purse will take this one as he comes around the last berm with Mr. T right behind him.
John Purse gonna win it. Terry Tennette for the 2. Chris Schoonover and Christophe Leveque, your top 4.
Mike Redbone Redmond is down with our winner. Mike?
Down here with the Pro Main event, number 1 winner, John Purse, AA Pro Main. How'd things go for you? You had a great start.
Yeah, I had a great start. I was fortunate to get out good. I want to make sure I didn't want to mess up, on the start. That's the most important thing. I got over the first jump first, had a little edge on everybody, went in the triples in the first turn, had the lead, and just rode my race from there.
Look good out there, John. What do you got to do in the next round to take a victory here today? You got 2 more rounds. What about the next one?
Main thing just to stay consistent. Just keep focused on the gate. Get out of the gate, and the first turn first, you can ride your own race.
We are now set for AA main round number 2, Mike, and like the first one, this should be very good.
Starting out of lane 1, it's got to be the 7 bike, the Amtrak, Charles Townsend doing it for Robinson with 8 points. Next to him, Greg Hill, sitting right now with 7 points, the 17 bike doing it for Redline. Next rider, last moto winner, it's got to be John Purse, sitting with 1 point, doing it for Balance. Next to him, the underdog, extreme vans and cyclecraft rider, Terry Tennette. He's sitting with 2 points. Next to him, it's got to be Alan Foster, the Airwalk Schwinn rider. Alan Foster's got 5 points going into this round. How about Chris Schoonover, the 39 bike, doing it for Elf. Schoonover sitting with 3 points in the first main event of the AA. Next to him out of France, the 15 bike, Christophe Leveque, doing it for Son Chippy. Leveque sitting with 4 points. And your final rider in the gate right now, the 2 bike, doing it for Balance, Matt Haden, sitting with 6 points.
All right, we are set. This is round 2 of the AA Pro Main. Any surprises in the first round for you, Mike?
Definitely Purse has had a little bit of a dry spell. He's back on track right now, winning the first round. We'll see how he does in round 2.
All right, our riders are set. They are poised. The gate is down, and they are off.
Oh, we lose Haden out of the gate. On the outside, Christophe Leveque. He's trying to make French toast to the competition right now. Leveque, your leader. Townsend in the 2 spot. Purse in the 3 spot, looking good in the overall picture right now. Foster in the 4 spot.
There's Leveque coming all the way over from France. The big pawn with Choo Choo right behind him.
Leveque still leads it. Townsend, Purse, Foster, Hill, Schoonover, and Tennette. Leveque coming out of the final turn. Looks like he's going to hang on for the win. Purse getting a little bit of insurance, moves to the 2 spot.
So Purse pulls off the big move right there at the end, gives himself 2 points. That's it for round number 2. Let's go down to Mike Redmond, who's with our racers.
I'm down here with round 2 winner, Christophe Leveque. Leveque, you looked awesome in that last race. You've had an injury, your hand, everything's getting better now. You've been rehabilitated in France?
Yeah, I'm feel better since yesterday because yesterday it's the first race since 3 months, and yesterday it's pretty hard, but that's better today.
Excellent. What's it going to take to win the next round?
The next round? I don't know.
You don't know, just a lot of energy. Go eat some bananas and get to work.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see you in the next round. Good luck, Christophe.
Okay, thank you.
We were just talking about points. Me and Hill, they're going to announce our points, and we're going to be battling 14 points. 8th place, we're battling.
I don't care, man. I just want to have a nice lap and change my clothes and go sit down and just chill.
What am I doing here? Attempting to race.
So who got 8th and 7th?
I have about 10 points too many going into the 3rd main.
The third man yesterday, that's not good.
Money at the finish line? Things are got to happen my way.
Staying consistent. In a good gate. Finishing off this last main with the win.
Pop and dig.
Oh, no, don't stop there. When we come back, we got more racing action. Scottsdale, Arizona, the first stop of the ABA BMX Extreme Tour. Don't go away.
The GT Bicycles Winter Nationals of BMX, brought to you by Vans Tennis Shoes. We'll be right back with the Pro Finals. Don't go away.
And we are set for the AA Pro Main round number 3. This is the big one, Mike, and the guy to watch right now has got to be John Purse.
Yeah, John Purse is one of the toughest guys out there. He's leading overall. This is the 3rd and final round. Coming out of lane 1, it's going to be Christophe Leveque, the 15 bike. He's within striking distance, Todd. In the 2 spot, it's got to be Matt Haden, the balance rider, with a 2 on his plate. He's out there right now sitting in the 6 spot. Number 7 on his plate, it's got to be Charles Townsend, sitting with in the 6th spot, riding for Robinson Racing. Next to him, Greg Hill, the 17 bike, sitting in 7th place right now with 7 points. With 13 points, the red line rider. Next to him, our leader, John Purse. He doesn't have it all wrapped up here right now, Todd. The guy has got to do good in the final round. John Purse, the 8 bike. Next to him, T, the underdog, Vans Extreme Rider, sitting in the 5th spot right now with 9 points. Next to him, Alan Foster, the Airwalk Schwinn rider. This guy's been tough all year. Foster sitting in the 3rd spot right now. He's definitely within striking distance. And finally, Chris Schoonover, Scooney, sitting in 4th spot. These guys are all within striking distance of the leader, John Purse. They'll go out on the track and battle it out one more time. Low points winner coming out on top.
So while John Purse definitely has the advantage right now with low points of 3, Mike, there are 3 or 4 guys like Schoonover, Leveque, who could pull this one off. All right, we are set. The gate is up. It is ready to drop. Our riders are poised to take off. And this is the big race. This will decide who will walk away with the title for the weekend. The riders are up. The gate is ready to drop. And we are ready to go. The gate is down and they are off.
Gate hits the deck. Townsend and Leveque. Leveque having problems. This will definitely come out in the overall. This will definitely mess Leveque up in the overall picture. Tennette, Mr. T, out in front. The underdog doing it for Extremes, Vans, and Cyclecraft. Out in front. Haden in the 2 spot. Haden in the 2 spot. John Purse's teammate, the 17 biker Greg Hill in the 3 spot. Schoonover in the 4 spot. He was an underdog coming into this event. He's looking good right now in the overall thing.
They smoked through the 5-pack section. Coming into last, Berman. Here it is.
It's going to be Tennette winning it. Haden, Hill, and John Purse finishing with 4 spot.
The final results are in as John Purse, by virtue of his first, his second, and 4th place finishes, giving him a total of 7. Close behind, it's Mr. T, Terry Tennette. Let's go down to Mike Redmond.
John, things look good for you out there. You had a great day. Excellent riding. How'd it go in the 3rd round?
3rd round didn't go exactly how I liked it. I got a slow gate, but worked my way into, you know, the top 4, and I knew Tennette was pretty close and kind of had to pass somebody if it was safe, so it ended up good, so I'm happy.
Great. You're the winner of round 1. What do you expect in round 2 in Lemoore?
Round 2 in Lemoore, I just want to stay consistent, keep my head clear, and stay focused.
We're back. Stop number 2 of the American Bicycle Association's BMX Extreme Race Series. The GT Bicycles U.S. Nationals. Windy Lemoore, California. But that's not stopping us. We're going to bring you a killer show today. Todd Harris along with Mike Redbone Redmond.
Right on, Todd. 2nd round of our Extreme Series. We'll be featuring some of the raddest, baddest pros in the sport today.
And for all you archaics living in a cave, you don't get cable, tell them what they missed in Phoenix, Mike.
Well, they missed John Purse blowing the competition away in the pro class.
Blowing like the Lemoore wind.
Yeah, Todd, lots of fun and surprises coming up.
All right, let's not waste any more time. To the top of the hill for the first pro main. AA Pro round 1, top of the hill. We're staged, ready to go. Who we got?
Starting out of lane 8, it's got to be Darren Mitchell doing it for Redmond Cycles. Lane 7 next to him, Wade Boots out of the Land Down Under for Lowy Axles. Next to him, lane 6, Dale Holmes out of England, GTWD 40 rider. Lane 5, it's got to be Eric Jones, the Supercross rider. He's been hot lately. Next to him, lane 4, Matt Haden, doing it for Balance Cycles. He's been in all of our main events so far. Next to him, Jason Richardson in lane 3. He'll be doing it for TNT. Lane 2, got to be Greg Romero, the Auburn rider. He's a NorCal local. He'll be hot. Lane 1, Justin Green, doing it for Redline.
And the one person we are missing, our leader from Phoenix, John Purse. Mike caught up to him.
You were the winner in Phoenix. You had a little bit of trouble on the track. What happened out there?
Well, I had lane 5, which wasn't too bad, and got a great gate, but my second pedal spun and just got stuck in the pack and couldn't make it through.
Breaks of racing, right?
Oh, yeah, take the good with the bad.
How about you, Matt Haden? You're in the main event, 2nd round in a row. Things are going good for you. What's it going to take to win the main event today?
Be good about getting the lanes, be good. Pretty much good inside lanes are going to do it for everyone.
Dale Holmes, all the way from England, made the main event today. How things looking for you out there?
Pretty good. It's a long track. It's pretty difficult to get the outside lanes, but it's just the name of the game is to be consistent, and hopefully I can come out, with a decent position.
It's going to take a lot of effort. I'm going to have to dig deep. It's been a long weekend with the wind and such a long track that it's going to take a lot of digging.
They're ready. We're almost ready. Stay with us for first round pro action. AA Pro round 1 stage ready to rock. Mike, they are going. The gate is down.
Clean starts all the way around. Look for Justin Green on the inside, going straight to the front of the pack. The Demolition Man, Jason Richardson's in the 2 spot.
Justin Green, the rookie, just smoking out of that group, leading him into the turn.
Romero trying to find a way in. He'll move into the 2 spot now. Back to the 3 spot. Green still leading it.
Justin Green not riding like a rookie here. He is leading a talented pack, and they are on the chase.
Definitely the red line rider, hot out in front right now. Still TNT Richardson in the 2.
Richardson trying to reel him in, but it doesn't look like he's going to get the job done. Green is just looking too smooth.
Too smooth, definitely, Todd. The guy is hot. Takes a sneak peek back. He'll pedal it into the finish line right now with a big lead.
So it's Justin Green coming out of nowhere, taking round 1. He is followed by Richardson, Romero, and Mitchell. Let's go down to Mike with our winner.
AA Pro win in round 1. What's it going to take to keep you up there in the overall, Justin?
It's going to take a good start and a good first 3 cranks. Come around quickly. Need to get over that. Need to be in the lead.
Great, Justin. You're a sensational rookie. Good luck in the overall.
Thank you.
AA Pro round 2. All kinds of talent at the top of that hill. first round was exciting. This one should be just as good. The gate is up, clean start, and they are off.
Right on, Todd. Keeping an eye on Justin Green. He was the winner after round one. He's having his troubles out of the gate right now. Your leader, Darren Mitchell.
Justin Green in the back of the pack. Darren Mitchell leading him into the big bank, and he is charging.
Mitchell, Wade Boots from the land down under in the 2 spot, doing it for Lowy Axles. Here comes Green. Oh, catastrophe.
Justin Green gets pinched off, loses his back wheel for a moment. He's going to have to settle back in the pack, see if he can work his way back up.
Still Darren Mitchell, your leader, coming out of nowhere to lead this one. Lowy Axle rider Bootsy in the 2 spot. Haden in the 3 spot, the balance rider.
And there you see Bootsy making a charge right now. Mitchell will have none of it. He starts pushing it forward.
Mitchell's going to win it.
Mitchell's our overall leader with 5 points, the lowest, but we got a 3-way tie with 8 points. Let's go to Mike.
Darren Mitchell sitting overall number 1. You didn't make the final in Phoenix. What's it going to take an overall victory today?
Just keep my head in, try to get a good start and stay in the top 4, I guess. I think if I stay top 4, I can pull off the win.
Outside lane?
No, I have lane 4. I'm in good place.
Wade Boots sitting in 2nd overall, tied with 2 other riders for the overall after round 2. What's it going to take to win the overall?
Well, I got a lane 3 this time in the gate start, so if I get a good gate, I got the inside. Just try and lead it from there, and then I can win overall. That's what I want to do today.
This is it, round 3, AA Pro main. All kinds of talent up there, Mike. Who we got?
Matt Haden starting out of lane 8. He has 11 points. Next to him, TNT's Jason Richardson, tied for 2nd place with 8 points. Next rider, Greg Romero, sitting with 11 points, doing it for Auburn Bicycles. Another rider tied for 2nd place, Justin Green, doing it for Redline with 8 points. Next to him, Darren Mitchell, your overall leader right now with 5 points. He'll be doing it for Redmond Cycles. One more rider tied for 2nd place with 8 points, Wade Boots from the land down under, doing it for Lowy Axles. Next to him, out of England, doing it for GT and WD-40. That'll be Dale Holmes sitting with 10 points. Next rider with 11 points, Eric Jones, doing it for Supercross.
This is it, our final race of the day, AA Pro, round 3 from Lemoore, California. Clean start, and they are off.
Catastrophe hitting for Darren Mitchell. He had a terrible start. Right now, Dale Holmes going straight to the front of the pack along with Wade Boots out of Australia.
Dale Holmes from England leading the charge right now. He's got Boots behind him, and there's Green inching up.
Boots, he takes a look to the inside. It's not going to be enough to hold off Justin Green. He'll come around both of them.
Justin Green staying to the inside, pinching both riders off. He is now our new leader. He's already got a win in round 1. Mike, he's looking for another one.
Justin Green doing it for Redline. GT rider in the 2 spot, Lowy Axle rider in the 3.
Justin Green, hard charge. It looks like he's going to pick up the overall for the day. Very smooth riding.
Your winner of the moto is going to be Green, followed by Holmes, Boots, and Jones.
So it's Justin Green as the AA Pro overall winner with 9 points. He's followed by Boots, Holmes, and Mitchell. Let's go down to Mike with our winner.
Justin Green, pro sensation rookie, coming up in the ranks. Did you think you'd have a AA victory this soon in your career?
No, I didn't at all. I didn't think it would happen this soon.
How about that gate start? You looked a little tentative in the 2nd round, had some problems. 3rd round looked awesome.
Yeah, the 3rd round, I got out of the gate okay, and I was coming. I didn't expect to get in the lead like I did. I was just going for it, and it happened.
Greetings and salutations, kids. Welcome to Stockton, California, and I do declare I smell some BMX racing in the air. It's stop number 3 of the BMX Extreme Race Series, the GT Bicycle Spring Nationals. Todd Harris along with the red one, Mike Redbone Redmond.
That's right, Todd. We've seen some great racing action in this series, and today is no exception.
What are you waiting for? The first AA Pro mains at the gate? Ditto over there.
We are all set there at the top of the hill. Mike, who we got?
First up, Wade Boots from the land down under, Australia's best, doing it for Lowy Axles. Next up, Eric Jones, the Supercross rider, a surprise talent this year, coming up in the AA ranks. Next up, the world champion, Danny Nelson, doing it for Powerlight Industries. Next rider on the slate, Alan Foster, back in the main events after a short layoff from injuries, doing it for Airwalk and Schwinn. The other Foster brother, Brian Foster, also doing it for Airwalk and Schwinn. Terry Tennette, thumbs up, doing it for Vans and Extreme, NorCal local. Greg Romero, another one of those NorCal guys, doing it for Auburn. He'll be hot. Jason Richardson, TNT, out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He's hot too.
Before we drop the gate, Mike had a chance to talk to last week's winner.
Justin Green, you were a winner in Lemoore in the AA Pro class. What happened to you this weekend?
Came back from an injury and it just wasn't strong enough, I found out.
Took a little fall, hurt the knee, did you?
Yeah, hurt it again, so I'll be back at home rehabbing it.
Hey, Terry Tennette. Feels great to be in the main here in the NorCal Nationals, and I'm ready to win. We got 3 times to do it. We'll see.
Not my day today, but maybe it'll turn into it.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
The big clock in the sky says it's time for round 1 of the AA Pro Main.
8 hits a deck. Romero trying to get out a little bit early. Doesn't make it happen. Richardson on the inside along with Tennette, but here comes Foster out of nowhere.
Brian Foster, one of the Foster brothers, punching it out in front, looking very smooth.
Brian Foster been on a tear lately. He's your current ABA national points leader.
Foster coming in over the triples, jumps them cleanly, having no problem, sneaks a peek, and he's got daylight.
Heading for the finish line. Brian Foster looks like he's going to take a AA win right here, followed by Richardson Romero.
Terry Tennette in 4th, so it's Brian Foster drawing first blood. Let's go to Mike.
AA Pro main event winner, round 1, Brian Foster. How'd it feel out there?
Felt pretty good. I got a decent start. Got a good inside line on the first turn, and then just took it from there, tried to ride the track smooth. There was some traffic going on in the back. I heard them. As long as they weren't bumping into me, it wasn't a problem.
We are back to Stockton, California. Round 2 of the AA Pro Mains, up on the hill, ready to do what they do best, Mike. This one's a crapshoot.
Definitely AA Pro in the gate right now. Stockton, traditionally a turning point in the season.
If you're a betting man, you got to put your cash down in round 2 on one of the Foster brothers. There's 2 of them, so your odds increase. Brian Foster wins round 1. He's the man who's living the largest.
Gates down right now. Foster looking for the front. Has a little bit of trouble. Tennette out in front right now. Foster sliding into the 2 spot.
Thumbs up. Terry Tennette looking very strong as he brings the pack into the doubles. They float him cleanly.
He is a NorCal local, but keep your eye on Foster. Anything can happen.
Foster on the inside after some carnage takes advantage of it and sneaks right past Mr. Tennette.
Foster down the last straightaway. Got an eye on the finish line. Foster gonna win it. Tennette Jones for the 3rd.
So Foster backs up his round 1 win. Let's go down to Mike with the winner.
Brian Foster on fire, winning round number 2. You're the overall leader going into round 3. What's it gonna take to take the overall?
I got gate 8, so gonna have to get out good. I got a little bit of a points lead, but still gotta go for the win. If I'm in the top 3, I think I'll take it.
Definitely looking for a top 3 finish. Good luck, Brian.
Thank you.
Our final round of AA Pro Mains is coming up next.
Terry Tennette sitting 2nd place right now. What do you expect in the 3rd round?
Well, coming out of the outside, looking for a good start, and then if the good start doesn't come through, I'll be moving to the inside, trying to make something happen.
First main saw sunshine. 2nd main I saw darkness, so trying to find a happy medium and just try to make it out with a top 3 finish.
I had a little problem in the turn here and crashed. So I'm just out and try to finish, in the top of the heat this time and hope for the best.
I expect to have an outside lane. Coming out of gate 8, I just want to get a good pop, get in the first turn, maybe top 3, and just ride my own race from there.
Well, I got a good gate, lane 4. I just got to get a good snap and just take it from there. And
I got a lot of points. Hopefully gate 1 will do it for me. Pop and dig.
Eric Jones sitting in 4th right now, 9 points. What do you need in the 3rd round to make this thing happen for you?
I need number 1 right now. I need a consistent gate, real good. Need to be top 2 the first jump, and hopefully something will come through.
So they are ready. This is round 3 AA Pro Main. Mike, these guys are screaming. All eyes have got to be on Mr. Foster. That's Brian Foster, you and me.
Brian Foster missing the first 2 of our TV main events, but he's in this one, and he's hot today.
But right now it's Eric Jones late for a date, screams out of the gate, takes him into the first turn.
Jones out front, Danny Nelson on the inside. Jones and Nelson coming out of turn 1.
Doing a little aluminum warfare in that turn as they float the double, but it's still Jones.
The Supercross rider getting hot of late.
Jones throwing up a little style points there as the kids make their way across the track. Definite hazards there, but it looks like Jones is going to bring this one down.
Jones leading it down, looking for the finish line. Foster looking for one more position for a little bit of insurance.
So it's Jones, Foster, Nelson, and Tennette, but the overall win goes to Brian Foster, followed by Terry Tennette and Eric Jones. Mike Redmond snagged our winner.
Wow, Brian Foster, you come through. Top 3 finish is all you needed to lock it up into that one. You had an outside gate. You said it was going to be tough. You had to fight your way all the way to the front.
Got out pretty good. Tried to just hammer the outside of the first turn. Everything worked out, got into third. Tennette was in fourth, so I wasn't comfortable until I got up in the second.
What do you expect at the World Cup? That'll be stop number 4 in the BMX Extreme Series.
Next big one's the World Cup. Airwalk and Schwinn will have me there, so hopefully I can keep top 3 in it all year, and maybe by the end I can get something together.
Good to have you part of the series, Brian.
Thank you.
Welcome to the LA Equestrian Center, just down the road from the Disney Studios, but we're not Mickey Mousing around. We got the 4th stop of the BMX race series, the GT Bicycles World Cup of BMX. Todd Harris along with my main man, Mike Redbone Redmond.
That's right, Todd. We've experienced 3 different winners in our BMX Extreme Series so far. Purse in round 1, Green in round 2, and Brian Foster winning round 3 in Stockton. Everything's up for grabs here in LA.
The City of Angels is our destination. The fog is even cleared for us. OJ's got his thing, the Dodgers got their thing, but today it's all about BMX.
Hey, no hung jury here today, Todd. Some of the fastest pros from all over here to get the big bucks.
All right, big bucks indeed. Let's head to the ramp. Round 1, AA Pro Main. As we look down the line, round 1, AA Pro Main is a veritable cornucopia of BMX talent, Mike.
That's right, Todd. We're going to find Greg Gill starting out of lane 1, doing it for Red Line Bicycles. Next to him in lane 2, Eric Jones, the Supercross rider and up-and-comer out of the Great Northwest. 3 finds Gary Ellis, the national champion, doing it for GT Bicycles. Lane 4, John Purse, the Jackal's been hot lately, doing it for Balance. Lane 5 finds the master, Matt Haden, also a Balance rider. Lane 6, Yo-Yo, Kiyomi Waller, coming on strong, doing it for Park Free. Lane 7, got to be Jason Richardson, the TNT rider. And finally, lane 8 finds Greg Romero, the Auburn rider.
Mike Redbone Redmond standing by with our last show's winner. Let's check in with him. Mike.
Brian Foster, winner, round 3, BMX Extreme Series in Stockton, California. What happened to you this weekend?
Last week in Pittsburgh, I had a fall in one of the races and shoulder hurt. Tried to practice this week. It didn't feel right, so I'm sitting it out. I'll be back for the next one, though.
Well, just had a hard semi and a winter semi, and it feels good to get in the main with a hard semi like that. So ready to go, and we'll go see what happens.
Now you got to start over. You got 3 more races, so you got to hammer it down out of the gate. Get on that track first.
Got to do my best. All I can do is my best. That's what I'm gonna do. My very best.
I feel great. It's just awesome being in the gate with all those other double A's.
How do I feel about making the main event? It feels good.
The GT Bicycles World Cup of BMX will be right back on BMX TV. Don't go away.
This is it, Mike. Round 1, AA Pro Main. Some of the best talent in BMX racing on the line right now. These guys smoke, and they've got a great track today, and they're off.
Definitely clean start. Ellis gets into trouble right there. The Jackal, John Purse, to the front of the pack, the Balance rider.
Purse screaming in Phoenix, and he's coming back and doing it in Burbank.
Purse, still your leader. Richardson in the 2 spot. Romero in the 3 spot. Haden slices into that 3 spot now.
Here they come up on the big Gatorade jump. Everyone clears it, and Gary Ellis has got problems. He's in the back of the pack.
Definitely. Ellis is going to have to work his way up in the next 2 rounds to try to make something up in the overall. It's still Purse right now. Richardson, Haden, and Romero.
John Purse looking very strong, leading him all the way into the finish line.
Purse, Richardson, Haden, and Romero.
So John Purse comes back from the win in Phoenix, takes the first round here in Burbank. Let's go down to Mike Redmond, who's got our winner. Mike.
John Purse, winner in round 1 BMX Extreme Series in Phoenix. You come back here in LA, you win moto number 1. What's it going to take for an overall victory?
Consistent gate start. Once again, that last one was good. Had a good drive down the first straightaway. Got through the first turn good. Rode my own race. Balance Killer B was riding real great. Next time, get another good gate. And coming from the outside, just coming on over, and hopefully I can get out, first turn first.
Round 2, AA Pro Mains. John Purse takes home the win in round 1. Gary Ellis got pinched off. Look for that guy to charge hard.
Hey, definitely. Keep an eye on Gary Ellis. A turning point of the season. He's got to come on strong if he wants the title back. Purse, a winner back in Phoenix. He'll be tough also. Hey, Todd, one rider missing from today's main event is last year's defending champion, Danny Thunder Nelson. Powerlight rider. We had a chance to catch up with Danny at home.
All right, this is it. Round 2, AA Pro Main. Mike, first round, big time. This one's even more pivotal. Gate drops. We got a clean start.
John Purse having problems out of the gate right now. Ellis, Romero out in front. Primo, Greg Romero, the young stud, doing it for Auburn Cycles out in front. Richardson in the 2 spot.
Romero's got the clean dirt. He's streaming out ahead as they head to the pit, and he clears it.
Romero, still your leader. Richardson, Ellis, and Purse follow. No, that's Haden in the 4 spot. Purse way back in the field.
So Gary Ellis has a cleaner start, but he still gets pitched. He's sitting in 3rd position. Right now, it's Romero bringing him down the home stretch.
Right now, your finish is going to be Romero, Richardson, Ellis, and Haden top 4.
So Romero takes the win. Let's go down to Mike Redbone, who's got the winner, Greg Romero. Mike.
Greg Romero, winner in round number 2. What's it going to take you to get the overall today?
Oh, I don't know. Just a consistent start, really. A start like I got just that last race. Hopefully I can get top 2, top 3 in the 3rd main and see what happens. I can't really force it.
We're cruising now, but don't you cruise anywhere. When we come back, we got the 3rd round of the AA Pro Mains.
Keomi Waller, a 5th and a 6th in the first 2 races. What's it going to take to pull out a victory in the 3rd round?
I think for me, I'm just going to go maybe try to get a top 3. If I can get out of gate 2 and snap, pull a win, I think I can come up with maybe a top 3. The one thing on my mind going into the 3rd round is there's actually 2. Good gate and that pothole in front of lane 3, because that's what lane I had.
Well, I got lane 1, so I'm just going to hope to get the best start I can. Just get out of the pack. I don't want to be caught up in all the hoopla and stuff going on in there, so usually I'll just get out in front. Hopefully I can do that. I don't know. We'll see.
Man, I'm not going to get frustrated. I'm just going to get out the gate like I did at Stockton, my last moto, and just win this last one like I got to do.
Gary Ellis in contention for the win always. What do you need to do in the 3rd round to pull it off?
I'm on the outside. I need to get a hole shot, get over to the inside, and hit the first corner first. That's what I'm looking to do.
Last round, I got to get out this gate. I'm on the outside. I get over and hopefully get win with the first turn.
I want to finish the day on a good note. I want to do my best right now.
Greg Romero sitting on top of the heap, 5 points. 1 more round to go. Looking at your first AA Pro victory today. What are you going to need to do in round number 3?
Just got to get a consistent start and hopefully place top 2 to the finish line and see what happens.
So our riders to watch, you definitely got to look for Richardson, Romero, Purse. This is round 3, AA Pro Main. This will determine who is the king of Los Angeles, namely the LA Equestrian Center, stop number 4 of the BMX Extreme Race Series. The GT Bicycles World Cup of BMX. Best riders in the country right now doing battle right here, and we are set. The gate is up, it is down, we got a clean start.
Don't count out Haden. He had a terrible start, but he'll fight his way through the pack. Ellis going to the front of the pack. The defending national champion, Gary Ellis out in front. Purse is in the picture. Purse looking to go by on the inside, and he does.
John Purse pinching off Gary Ellis. That doesn't happen very often, but he moves into the number 1 position.
Ellis, a cocky street fighter out of Washington, trying to come back.
And they clip a cone and they stay up, and Purse goes down.
We just lost Richardson. We lost Waller. Haden is down. Ellis coming towards the finish line. Romero looking really good in the overall picture right here, Todd.
So Ellis will win the battle, but Romero will take home the overall incredible race out there. Let's go down to Mike Redbone Redmond, who's got our winner and overall champion for Los Angeles. Mike.
Greg Romero, ABA's newest pro world champion. What happened out there?
I don't know, man. I got a consistent start like I was planning on, and I just hung tough, man. I was like top 4 coming out of the first turn. Jason was a low points leader. I knew I had to get by him. Gary and John Purse got a little hectic over there right after the pro section. Purse went up the track. A little luck went my way, and I guess I won.
You told me last night you were going to do it. You did it, man.
Yeah, luck rolled my way, man. It's weird. I can't even believe it.
Congratulations, 1995 World Champion Pro, Greg Romero, Auburn Cycles.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Bone.
Let's take a slow-mo look back at Ellis and Purse getting together. I don't think they were swapping recipes. Definitely. Purse sees him coming on the inside, tries to shut the door. Ellis, 6'3", 205 pounds, says not a chance. Purse, hay bale, you can see the result. Old farm time over there. He takes out 3 more riders, allows Romero and Ellis to get by. Romero says hello to world title.
Dude, thanks a lot, man. Dude, you helped me out a lot, bro. I know.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Super Bowl of BMX racing. I'm talking about the final stop of the ABA BMX Extreme Race Series, the GT Bicycles Grand Nationals from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I'm Todd Harris, and I'm joined by my buddy, as always, my BMX bro, Mike Redmond.
Hey, that's right, Todd. It's getting down to crunch time right now. One of these pros is going to be driving home in a brand new Jeep.
All right, Mike, and which of our pros has the best chance to drive home the 4 wheels instead of the 2?
Well, Todd, we've tallied up the points. It's come right down to this race, and we talked to the contenders.
Well, we got the semi coming up. I need to get in to the main number 1 and just try to stay consistent in there. Try to finish top 3, and I can move from maybe number 7 into the top 5, and I'd be happy with that, on the year, and do it all over again next year.
Well, I got to get out of the semis first, and out of that, it's just going to be a hard race with all these pros here. Hard weekend. I'm just going to do my best, and that's all I can hope for.
Well, I just got to stay positive through the semi, and hopefully I can get a good gate, and I'll make top 4, and I'll make it into the mains. That's what I'm looking forward to do. I don't know. I can't. I want to take the 3rd place maybe, but I can win the title now. I'm a little bit too far from the front, and I don't know what's happened. We need to race the semi now, and I don't know.
Top 4 in the semi, and then I'll check the main sheet, see who's in there, and it's going to take a top 3 finish. I just want to be top 3 all day and see what it looks like at the end. Hopefully I'm driving home.
Oh man, just to stay relaxed and focused, get out of the gate good. That's the most important part, and just relax and let it flow. That's the one thing I've been doing this year, is just relax. And I've had a couple of altercations, but it's just real competitive out there, and it's everybody, so much competition. We got 41 guys here. They're all equally talented, and we're just going for it.
Hey, I'm coming in with the lead. It's all tied with the top 3, but I'm looking to be racing my race and come out of here with the vehicle.
All right, we are set to go. We got a full hour of BMX racing action, some of the best you might have seen your whole life, right here, Oklahoma City. Let's head down to the hill and find out who survived.
Upsets in the making this weekend for sure. Some of the favorites not to see the main event.
Some big-time upsets, more surprising than Dom DeLuise turning down a jelly donut. Guys like Gary Ellis and John Purse not making it to the final round.
Let's take a look back at that, Todd.
John Purse on the gate, looking good. He's in the hunt for the title, but on that first gate as they come out of semifinal number 1, he has problems going into the big turn.
Definitely. John Purse had a little bit of trouble. It all started right here. Making contact with Jaime Stapp out of England, the Harrow rider. Brain fade right there, goes down hard. No main event for this Texan.
Oh, Nelly, it's going to be painful for John Purse, but let's go back and look at this again, Mike.
Hey, John Purse had a little bit of trouble, but nothing other than brain fade. This guy is a much better rider than what he showed right here. Had some problems, just goes down by himself. No main event for this Texan.
So JP has to sit out and watch, and Mike talk to him.
John Purse, devastating crash out there. Tell us a little about what happened.
Well, it was pretty tight going in the first turn, and I was right in the mix, and I just think I just slid out or high-sided on somebody's wheel and just took a tumble.
Hey, you've had a pretty successful year. I'm sure you'll be back next year.
Yeah, I'll be back next year. This leaves me hungry for next year. I've had a great year. I have nothing to complain about, and it just wasn't in the cards.
Semi-final number 2 is a star-studded event. Again, we got a lot of top riders in there, but only 4 will move on, Mike, and people are thinking the Lumberjack would be one of those.
Definitely. Gary Ellis got to be the favorite to win this race. Coming out of the gate right there, Ellis got a great start. Leveque on the inside. Ellis having all kinds of trouble.
Gary Ellis gets on the treadmill, does something wrong, grease on the tires, who knows? He goes rocketing off, and his day is done.
We take a look back. Gary Ellis comes over that first roller, has all kinds of trouble, gets the weight over the front end. Endo City into the wall. Gary Ellis out of the main event.
So the number 1 rider does not make it to the main event as Christophe Leveque takes him across the line. Huge day for him, and that really set the stage for the man they thought would take it all, Brian Foster. He moves on to the main. Mike talked with Gary.
Gary Ellis, terrible luck in the semis. Tell us a little bit about what happened.
Well, Just, you know, the semi, it's a make it or break it. You know, you got to let it all hang out. I just went for it, going for it, and it got a little close on the jumps on the first straight. Bobbled a little bit. It sent me to the right and just hit the tabletop doing the one-footer, and it was just my momentum was carrying me towards the outside of the berm, and went down. You know, it hurts, but you know, things happen.
Hey, while these folks continue to get free stuff, coming up next we'll have AA Pro Main action. Stay with us. Welcome back to Oklahoma City. The man of the hour, the man in the driver's seat, the man who will be taking home the Palm Day possibly this year, Brian Foster.
Brian Foster, you're in the main event. Some of your compadres had a little bit of trouble out there. What do you think is going to go on in the main event?
Like all day, just looking for the top few spots, and with those guys out of it, takes a lot of pressure off, but I'm still in the beginning phases of realizing what's going on.
Christophe, the ABA does not allow the foreigner to win that title. What can you do to show everybody you're still the champion?
I don't know. I feel pretty bad now because I can, if I win the race today, I can win the title, and I don't know. I don't feel too good, and I'm pretty mad about that, and I don't know. I try to do things too much and win the race today, but I don't know.
Check the pacemakers. It's time. Round 1, AA Pro Main.
How about out of lane 8, the 26 bike, doing it for Haro Bicycles, a new ride. Jaime Staff out of England. Lane 7 finds Brian Lopes. He's the dual slalom champion and the downhill champion in mountain bikes, doing it for Mongoose. Lane 6 finds Matt Haden, doing it for Balance Bicycles. Lane 5 finds the 5 bike of Thunder Danny Nelson, doing it for Powerlight Industries. Lane 4 is going to find the pressure cooker, Brian Foster, doing it for Airwalk and Schwinn. Lane 3 is going to find Mike King, also a mountain biker. He's the downhill world champion, doing it for GT Bicycles. Lane 2 finds Eric Carter, another full-time bicycle racer, splitting his time between the mountains and the BMX tracks. Lane 1 finding Christophe Leveque, Sun Chippy rider out of France.
All right, enough yakking already. Let's get to the ramp and do what we need to do. Round 1, AA Pro Mains, and they're off.
Gates down, Mike King with a beautiful start. Eric Carter, not known for great starts, is getting things together in this race. Carter leads it into turn 1. Carter and Leveque, here comes King.
Mike King airing it out, and he is pushing it, and we got carnage on the tracks.
Staff going down. Jaime Staff, the Haro rider, goes down hard. Here comes Mike King, though. The GT Factory rider out in front right now with Christophe Leveque in tow.
Mike King with the clip-in pedals with Christophe Leveque coming all the way over from France, chasing King down.
King, Leveque, Carter, and Nelson, top 4.
Mikey King pushing it all the way, and this guy's got some serious endurance. He'll probably take it to the line.
Leveque makes one more bid for the lead, nothing happening. King's going to win it. Leveque will come across for the 2.
So Mikey King crosses over, wins, followed by Leveque, Carter, and Nelson. Let's go down to Mike, who's with our winner.
Mike King victorious in round 1. Tell us a little bit about the race and tell us what it's going to take to win the next one.
Well, like I said earlier, my starts are starting to come around. And now I come out in the first turn either in second, third, or fourth as opposed to in the back. And it's just a lot easier to maneuver, and, you know, you need to be consistent. I need to do it again twice.
Good luck, Mike.
All right, thanks, everyone.
Brian Foster making it very exciting here going into round 2. Tell us about it.
Round 1, I got out. Average gate. I think I was in top 5. I was in the air on the second set of the triple, and it was a mess underneath me. People riding, swerving. So when I came down, I don't know who I hit or who hit me, but I went down, got 7th. No sweat. Got 2 more races.
After a quick little work on the advocates, we found out that Gary Ellis still has a glimmer of hope of taking home the title and the Jeep. We'll wait and see. We're having a great time here at Oklahoma, the 95 Grands, and we still got a whole lot more to go. Stay with us. We're set, round 2, AA Pro Mains. Mike King won round 1, and it's do or die time for that man, the Blue Falcon.
We talked to the ABA race officials. They tell us Foster needs a 6th place or better to win that title.
Mike King's got his eye on another victory here. Christophe Leveque, Lopes are all looking good. The gate's down, and they're off.
Inside lane, gotta be Christophe Leveque into turn 1. Oh my goodness, Foster having all kinds of trouble finding himself in the 8th spot.
So Foster sits in the back of the pack and watches him run away, and Leveque is looking so clean, no one's touching him.
Leveque, Lopes, Nelson, and Haden.
So Leveque makes a turn here, and it looks like Lopes going to give him a little bit of a charge, but all day long, Leveque has been so clean, no one's been able to catch him. It looks like today's the same scenario.
Christophe through the flat turn, Lopes in tow. I don't know if Lopes can figure this guy out. Leveque leads him into the final turn.
Christophe Leveque looking so silky smooth. He's going to put a number 1 with a number 2. He's followed by Lopes, Nelson, and Haden, and Foster falls to 8th. Mike's got our winner.
Too bad about the title. It looks like you're there. You could have won the thing. What are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I feel pretty mad right now, and because I can't. If I win the last main today, and I'm leading by 2 points, and I don't have the title, and I don't know. Nothing changed, and I don't know what's happened.
Well, you sure deserve it, Christophe. You're a champion all the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Mike, what is going on with Brian Foster?
Uncharacteristic of his riding abilities, Foster, like Ellis and Purse earlier in the semis, having all kinds of trouble out of nowhere.
We got the ABA Pro Finals coming up next.
Striking distance. What's it going to take in that 3rd round?
Well, hopefully I'll get the same start that I got in the 1st round and pull a hole shot and won't case the triples like I did in that 1st round, and just go out there and ride my race. You know, I worked hard for this race. You know all about that, and just going to try and put it together and see how everybody does behind me.
Mike King, you won the national title before. What's going through Brian Foster's mind out there right now?
Well, he's probably pretty worried. I've noticed he's got a 7th and an 8th, and he has lane 8, and I'm going to be inside of him, so, you know, I'm going to race clean, and, you know, if I hole shot, I hole shot, but I'm going to try to leave him out to the outside, and hopefully Gary will walk away with the title.
BL Brian Lopes, you're within striking distance of Christophe Leveque going into round 3. What's it going to take out there?
Well, Mike, I think I'm just going to have to do my best and hope that Christophe gets a bad gate or something. I think he needs to get like a 6th or worse, and I have to win. So it's going to kind of come down to Christophe, see what he does.
Next question, what's going through Brian Foster's mind right now?
Man, I don't know. I feel sorry for the guy. I mean, I think the guy's got so much talent. He could have pretty much hit the gate both motos and just rode his way through the pack to do better than he's doing. So I think he's just hoping that, things fall his way, but so far they haven't.
Thunder Danny Nelson, 3rd round. What do you got to say?
It's been 2 crazy mains so far. I got 1 top 3 finish and then a 4, and I'm just looking to finish in the top 3, and that'll put me in the top 3 overall, I would think. So that's my plan.
Great. What's going through Brian Foster's mind out there right now?
Oh, I'd rather have it going through his mind than mine, but I'm sure he's feeling the pressure right now. He's got 1 lap, and he's just got to let it all go.
Jaime Staff, all the way from England, doing it for Haro Bikes here in the United States now. Going into round 3, you're tied with Brian Foster. Are you going to take the heat off?
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just try and do my best. I mean, I'm in agony with my back, and that's really restricting me, so I was going to give him my best shot, but I hope Brian wins, because I want him to do well.
Master Matt Haden, balance rider. You're sitting in 4th place overall right now, going into that 3rd round. What's it going to take?
Hopefully, I got lane 2, so if I get in front of Danny, cut him off out of the gate, hopefully I can get in there and do the best I can. We'll see. If I get 1st, I probably can get 2nd or 3rd. I don't think I can catch Leveque, but I'm just trying to do the best I can. I'm just happy to be in the main.
Great. What's going through Brian Foster's mind right now?
I don't know. He had 2 rough races. I think everything, he got so excited with winning, with knowing that he was going to win the truck, that he didn't even think about that he still had to race. I mean, he's still a good competitor. He'll come back.
Christophe, what's it going to take to win that 3rd main event?
I don't know. I need the good gate for the last main, and I'll try to be fast, and we see what's happened. I don't know. I'll try to be fast. faster it's possible.
Gary Ellis, things are shaping up real odd here today. What's going through your mind?
Hey, I'm just sitting here watching. I have no control over anything. It's a bit weird. I wasn't really worried about anything, and then Foster had the first two mains, or a couple of bad mains, and then all of a sudden I went, oh no, I got a chance at this thing, so I just got to sit and watch.
Hey, you've been through so many title chases. What's going through Brian Foster's mind right now?
I'm sure he's just sitting back and saying, okay, all the bad stuff's gone and done with, and go have a good main. You know, I'm sure he's just thinking about going out and running a good race. So we'll see what happens.
This is it, the World Series, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, full count, and you're Brian Foster at the plate, Mike.
Hey, Brian Foster got the weight of the world on his shoulders right now. He's got to finish somewhere near the top to come out with that Jeep.
And you can bet Gary Ellis is somewhere in the stands watching this one intently. They are up, the gate is poised, and they are ready to go the final race, and they are away clean.
Jamie Staff had a killer start, but this guy's got a terrible back right now. He's having problems, but Leveque comes out on top. Nelson slipping a pedal, but there he is, the Blue Falcon, sliding into the 2 spot.
So it's Christophe Leveque, the Blue Falcon, Brian Foster, and Mikey King leading the charge.
Right there, he could be taking home a brand new Jeep if he can hang on to the 2 spot. Leveque still your leader, Foster and King.
Brian Foster making up, and we got a slide out, and he takes out the whole crew. Let's see how the recovery is.
Catastrophic failure for Foster right now. Leveque gonna cruise it in on the seat. He's a little bit dejected right now. Haden gonna finish in that 2 spot. Carter gonna finish in the 3. Lope's gonna finish in the 4 spot.
Wow. Can you say much more for Brian Foster? Was it just too much speed going to that corner, or what?
Definitely. Brian Foster, knowing him the way we do, Todd, he goes for it all the time. He needed a first or second to take home the title. He was going for it. What else can we say?
Credit to Brian Foster for putting on a great show, but it's the lumberjack Gary Ellis who will claim the national title amazingly without even being in the mains. When we come back, we'll talk to our champions. Stay with us. Welcome back to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the ABA GT Bicycle Grand Nationals. Moments ago, we wrapped up the AA Pro round number 3, and for Brian Foster, it was a disaster. For Gary Ellis, the door was open, and he is the national champion. He's standing by with Mike Redmond.
Gary Ellis, cards fell your way today. A little bit of luck on your side. You're the national champion. Congratulations. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm just beside myself. I was, we knew there was a possibility, but that wasn't likely. And after the first 2 mains, it became a bigger chance, and it happened. I'm beside myself. I don't know what to say. I've raced so hard and worked all year. I wanted to come here and take it with the win, but I didn't, and I kind of had to watch and wait and see what happened. And hey, the cards fell my way. I'm grateful.
Congratulations, Gary. You're a great champion.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's now time to check in with Mike Redmond with today's Move of the Day.
And for today's Move of the Day, it's got to be Brian Foster. Not always the winning move of the day. This one coming off the backside, gets that front wheel going away from him, goes down, kisses a hay bale, kisses the title goodbye.
So that will wrap up the 1995 GT Bicycle Grand Nationals. It also wraps up the ABA BMX Extreme Race Series. What a crazy finish to a crazy year.
Hey, crazy finish indeed. Brian Foster having all kinds of problems in the main events. Gary Ellis coming out on top, though.
All right, congratulations to all of our riders. You put in a great performance all year long. We had a great time. So for Mike Redbone Redmond, I'm Todd Harris. We'll see you next year.